The town of Willow Creek was old, older than time itself, it seemed. Willow Creek held secrets, deep, dark secrets. The biggest secret of all was Ravenwood Manor. It stood at the edge of town, shrouded in darkness. The manor was a looming presence. Its windows were like vacant eyes. They watched. They always watched. People whispered about Ravenwood. They said it was haunted. They said it was cursed. The stories terrified most, but not Emily. Emily was different. She wasn't afraid of the dark. She wasn't afraid of the whispers. Curiosity bubbled inside her. She longed to uncover the truth behind the stories. Emily had heard tales of Ravenwood her whole life. She knew about the family that had vanished. She knew about the strange lights and sounds. Tonight, she would see it all for herself. Tonight, Emily would face Ravenwood. The old iron gates groaned. They hadn't been opened in years. Emily slipped through. The air grew cold, colder than it should be. She walked through the overgrown garden. Thorns tore at her clothes. She didn't care. The house loomed ahead. It was even more menacing up close. The shadows seemed to reach out. They beckoned her closer. The front door creaked open. Dust filled the air. Emily coughed. The air inside was heavy. It smelled of decay and forgotten memories. Cobwebs hung from every corner. Portraits lined the walls. Their eyes followed her. Emily could hear whispers. They seemed to come from the walls themselves. She walked deeper into the mansion. The floorboards groaned beneath her feet. Each step sent shivers down her spine. She was surrounded by darkness, but she was not afraid. Not yet. Section 5. Secrets of the Library. Emily entered the library. Books lined the shelves, their leather covers cracked with age. A fire had burned out in the hearth long ago. The air was cold and still. She ran her fingers along the spines of the books. Each one held a story. Each one held a secret. Then she saw it. A book was out of place. She pulled on it. The bookshelf moved. A hidden passage was revealed. Section 6. The Glowing Chamber. The passage was dark and narrow. Emily squeezed through. The air grew colder. The passage led down, down into the depths of the manor. Finally, she reached a door. It was made of heavy oak. She pushed it open. A soft light emanated from within. Emily gasped. The room was circular. Strange symbols were etched into the walls. In the center, a chest sat on a pedestal. It glowed with an eerie light. Section 7. Awoken Spirits. Emily approached the chest. Her heart raced. The air crackled with energy. She knew she shouldn't, but she couldn't resist. She had to know what was inside. Slowly, she lifted the heavy lid. A cold wind blasted from the chest. Suddenly, the room was filled with ghostly figures. They swirled around her, their eyes burning with anger. Emily slammed the chest shut. The figures vanished, but it was too late. She had awakened something evil. Section 8. A Changed Heart. Emily ran. She ran faster than she had ever run before. The spirits chased her. Their cold fingers brushed against her skin. She could hear their angry whispers. They wanted the chest. They wanted revenge. Emily burst out of the mansion. She didn't stop running until she reached the safety of her own home. She slammed the door shut and leaned against it, gasping for breath. She was safe, for now, but she knew she would never be the same. She had looked into the face of evil, and it had changed her. Section 9. The Legend of Emily and Ravenwood. Emily never spoke of what she saw that night, but the townspeople knew. They had seen the fear in her eyes. They had heard the whispers following her home. Ravenwood Manor remained standing, a constant reminder of the shadows that lurked within. And Emily? She was no longer known as Emily the Curious. She was Emily the Brave. Her courage became a legend, a tale whispered by the fire on cold nights, a warning, a reminder that some secrets are best left buried.